Well, we're here at the Venetian at the AMD Special Expo, and with Jason Banter, the Corporate VP and General Manager of OEM Client. So, Jason, AMD works very closely with your OEM partners, obviously, and over the last 5 years of ever-evolving and exponentially epic rise and revolutioning, your OEM partnerships have been the strongest they've ever been. So can you please give us a brief snapshot of that progress?
Yeah, well, Alex, thank you for coming to our booth and talking with us this week. We're really excited about all the products we're launching, what we're talking about from both a gaming, AI, and productivity perspective across our portfolio. And so our OEM partnerships, to your question, have never been more vibrant. For the past several years, you mentioned 5 or 6 years, is actually how long I've been doing this role. It's been exciting to see how those partnerships have evolved from really moving. We took a lot of platforms that were out there when we put AMD into those platforms, and we were able to achieve great performance on existing systems that were in the market. But in the past couple of years, it's really moved to a co-development model with our major OEMs, and it's really every OEM in the industry. We truly co-develop systems from the ground up. They understand our silicon, they understand our software and our experiences. We talk with them at the ground stage when we build up platforms, and we work with them across the entire development cycle to optimize, to build for power, battery life, performance. Really do that, and you've seen us enter a lot of new brands, gaming brands, premium consumer brands, premium commercial brands. You've seen us enter a number of those brands in the last few years, and it's going even further this year. So you're going to see AMD new PC brands that we've never been in before, and bringing new AI experiences and gaming experiences to market. So it's an exciting time, and the key thing I'll mention that we do with those OEMs is really a true co-development model.
Yeah, well, the opportunity for that co-development has never been stronger. It's in both your interests to get everything right, not leave anything to chance. So Microsoft is also a hugely important part of the equation, especially given their work in baking AI right into the operating system, just like you now have your second generation AI smarts inside the Ryzen processor. So what else should we know about this relationship, which spans so many fronts, of course, with the gaming consoles and everything else?
Yeah, so the Microsoft partnership from a software and experiences partnership is our biggest partnership, our deepest partnership. Everything we do, really in the entirety of AMD, is done in partnership and discussion with Microsoft. They're, as far as driving AI experiences, driving data experiences, they are gaming experiences. They're in the forefront. So you mentioned Xbox. We've had a deep partnership with them over the past couple generations of the Xbox, Xbox One, Xbox One S, Xbox One X. So deep partnership there, and then also how we really bring Microsoft Windows to life, not just from a productivity perspective, but also a gaming perspective. There's a strong gaming partnership with Windows as well. And then as we look at AI, you saw early last year, this time last year, our first Ryzen AI processors came to market, and our premier software partner that was on stage with us was Microsoft, bringing that Microsoft Effects Pack, bringing Windows Studio. That was really the first application that utilized Ryzen AI, and then it's expanded from there with additional partners over the past year, and we're going to see more of that going forward. So Microsoft is that key partner, and as we look at Ryzen AI going forward into 2024, 2025, more experiences are being done kind of in that same co-development fashion we do with OEMs. We do that with Microsoft as well. When we get new silicon back from the fab, Microsoft is one of the first recipients to test it, take it through its paces, see what it can do, see what observations they find, see where we can optimize and improve our silicon. So that is an ongoing partnership, and it is one of the strongest bonds we have out there in the ecosystem.
Now, this should prove to be AMD's biggest year ever, as we know from Dr. Lisa Su's keynote from a couple of days ago and in early December last year, the keynotes then, that obviously the work on the future continues apace, and things are not only speeding up, they're not slowing down, they're speeding up. So what are your predictions for the rest of the year for AI and AMD and through to the rest of the decade?
I think this will be our biggest year ever. There's so many things that we're doing unique from an AI perspective that it makes AMD stand out quite a bit in that we can deliver AI all the way from the data center, down to the PC. And so, every device in the spectrum can be AI enabled from AMD's technology portfolio. So that's going to bring some great opportunities for us this year. And it's something we're doing very much in partnership. We're working to understand the latest AI models. We're looking to understand inferencing performance, how we execute that, and really all of that translates into lighting up great AI experiences, both in the cloud as well as down in the PC. And there's advantages of both. In the cloud, you have that scalability and accessibility. In the PC, you have the personalization, the privacy, the cost reduction aspect of it. So there's unique aspects on both sides of delivering that AI experience, and AMD is uniquely positioned to deliver both. And so that's putting us in some interesting rooms with key partners that are driving those AI experiences, and that's creating business opportunities for us to really touch more users over the next year and beyond.
So what is your final message for the readers and viewers right now?
So really excited about Ryzen AI. We were the first partner or the first provider to have that true AI processing, that true AI PC in the market in 2023. That's allowed us to bring in more partners, ISV partners, IHV partners, to expand that. And what you're going to see this year is more platforms are going to be AI enabled. I would say it almost doubles, this year the number of platforms that are AI enabled, heading into 24, and so that's going to afford more folks who want to look at different types of platforms to get those AI experiences. Very exciting time to see how these software experiences evolve, and how AMD Ryzen AI is lighting those up.
Yeah, it's going to be an interesting time in a couple of years when you come across a PC that doesn't have an AI component.
Yeah,
You'll know that it's a last gen one. I mean, there should be a huge replacement cycle. So
yeah, it's going to move very, very quickly.
Look forward to seeing that. Well, Jason Banta, Corporate VP and General Manager of OEM Client, thank you so much. Enjoy the rest of CES, and I'll see you next time.
Thank you, Alex. Appreciate it.
Bye-bye.